Howdy folks, and welcome back to another episode of World of Tanks with General Ducky. This episode I'm in my T34. Kenzum is in his rented IS-3A. Yes, the team over there. It's such an ugly tank. God, I hate that thing. I don't know why, I just can't play it very well. Anyways, we're power grinding Bunny, and we're top of the tier. Damn stupid thing. Here we go. Top of the tier, top heavy tanks. We spawned on El Haloof. At least I think it is. Yeah, it's El Haloof. Yeah, south spawn. The enemy team have 2 artilleries, decent number of tank destroyers, and 3 heavy tanks. Now, because I'm a big slow heavy tank, and Kenzum honestly isn't that fast even though he's Russian, we're going down the 1-2 line. I like being a bit of a lumberjack, so I take down the trees. God, that thing is ugly. Look at that retarded turret. Ugh. I'll admit it, it's great that there's no commander's hatches. But, They took a 4th crew. They took, instead of 4 crew members like the IS-3, the IS-3A has 3, which means you have a worse rate of fire, worse gun stabilization. Basically, you can't. Its accuracy is terrible. You can't snipe as much as you can with the IS-3. The gun just doesn't perform as well. Now, the majority of the reason why I'm posting this match is to show people how to side scrape in something like a T29, a T34, or a T30. They all have the same amount of side armor. Get out of my way, you slow boy. Now, up here is where the side scraping comes into effect. IS-3A, that's not side scraping. I'll tell you when I'm side scraping finally. Good hit on his front, and here begins the side scraping. Or not. Anytime now. There we go. He bounced off my front, and now from here on out I'm side scraping. Look at that. They're unable to penetrate me because everyone assumes that at any angle they can penetrate the not the IS-3, the T34 side armor. So you keep it angled just a little bit, make sure just enough so that they think they can go through it, and then you just leave it there. Now obviously here I'm just trying to swing my rear end out so I can get closer to them. Aimed a little too far forward there and bounced off his front. Now we're losing 1-4, and unfortunately that's unfortunate. But there's my first kill, and I just took out the first tier 8 of their team at least. And now I notice we're being flanked, so I go back to help. That bit of side scraping there, basically, doesn't matter what tier you are, or what tier you're in, as long as you side scrape like that, you can bounce pretty much just about anything. All you gotta do is just expose a little bit less, make it a much more shallow angle, and most stuff will still bounce. We're losing 5-8 and down by 200 hit points. I'm going after the KB2 and the Jackson shows up. Jackson's down, KB2's down. We've almost tied up the score. I don't know where Artie was shooting there. Ah, Bulldog. Ah, I load just in time. Goodbye. And there's my 3rd kill. If Kenzum gets 1 more and we both survive, that's brothers. It's very effective side scraping. I actually put it to the test, and a T30 couldn't go through, but I believe he had the same gun as the T34 does, so it's 248 pen, not 276. However, 276 is still able to be what's the words I'm looking for? My bad, I'm rambling. If you angle it enough, then 276 still won't be able to go through it. It's all about just making your side armor more and more shallow and wiggling a little bit to lure them into shooting you. Ah, yes, another reason I wanted to show this is intuition. Right there, intuition was triggered. What happened was I was switching from an AP shell to an HE for this room beam. All I did was double tap on 3, and you heard that little ting! Of course, you might not have been able to hear it over my blabbing, but the ting was still there, and what it did was it automatically loaded the next shell, no reloading time. And that's quickly becoming my favorite perk and or skill for the loader. And if you have it on both loaders, then the chances of intuition happening go up, which is really, really nice. It's hard to find perks that work like that. Oh, little M44. Say your prayers. Goodbye. I pick up my 4th kill. It's now 13-9. And me and Ken just got brothers as long as we stay alive. I'm going after this GW Panther, my bad. Nothing but a Rudy left, and chances are he's either going to come back and try and reset, or he's going to go to our base and try and capture it. I'm assuming that the RD is either over here in 88, 9, or 0, or he's down in about G0. Either way, he's not going to survive this battle. And there's the Rudy. He snuck in behind our ISU and he's now capping. I spot the GW Panther, but unfortunately before I can get to him he takes out our FP304. But what that means is I can get to him without having to worry about him shooting me. The Rudy takes out our ISU, and now it's just up to... Now I'm telling Kenzum he has to come back and help me capture this base, otherwise we're going to lose this, because I'm not relying on our artillery or our VK to go back and reset the Rudy. But at this point I'm assuming we're probably not going to be able to capture it in time. And there's the Rudy. Did that really just happen? The Rudy got off cap to go after our artillery. Really, really big mistake on his part. Now, even if I were to go after him, I would never make it over there in time to kill him. But it's going to be interesting to see how it all turns out. There he pops up. And he gets taken out by the Arty. Interesting gameplay there. I pick up 5 kills, Kenzum picks up 3, and we get a brothers in arms. Let's see what the statistics say. That was my ace tanker in the T34. Along with it, I also received brothers in arms, high caliber, bruiser, fire, and fire for effect. I received 117,752 silver, 6,112 experience. I was by far the top for damage, kills, and experience on either team. I fired 14 shells, hit 13, and 12 went through. 3,884 damage. I took 5 hits, none of which penetrated. 1,350 blocked by armor. Damaged 8 enemy players. Killed 6. and after taxes, I profited over 100,000 silver. As always, thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I'd really appreciate it if you guys would share this video or my channel with your friends. My goal is to reach 100 subscribers, and I can't do it without your help. Thank you guys for watching again, and happy battles.